Okay, I'm at Dollar Tree. I wanted to get a mix of flowers, but y'all, everybody beat me to it. But I do love the colors of this beautiful morning glory. This is the heavenly blue. So I'm going to grab 2 of these. And then also I'm going to grab 2 of these, the California poppies. This is the extra golden. I used to have this at my old house, but now I'm like, okay, I want it to be nice and beautiful at the house I'm at now. And then I'm also gonna grab these impatiens. These are the mixed colors. I had this in my garden maybe 2 years ago. And then they have these zinnias as well. These are the semi-dwarf variety with the mixed colors. Someone did mention to me before in a previous video that whenever she gets seeds, she tries to go at least the very beginning of February, and this was like mid-February. So now I know for next year, because as you see, most of them were gone, but I'm still glad I was able to get some.
I don't have perfect leaves. I don't have that variegated monstera.
But it also led me on a path of what I found entertainment to be.
I remember that from last time.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
And so I'm also very excited because in my last videos I have mentioned that I said I might show my gardening stuff. Well, y'all, all of this going to Dollar Tree and Home Depot, seeing all the plants out, seeing the seeds and all the things. I recorded a video of me getting some veggies and herbs. I'll have that released soon after this, but yeah, so I am going to have some gardening videos. At first I wasn't, because I know my channel is more so catered to indoor houseplants, but gardening does make me happy, and I have done it in the past years. I just haven't recorded a lot of it. I recorded like here and there, but anyways, I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna just take y'all along. It probably won't be full videos, more like glimpses, but we'll see. But yeah, so this Dollar Tree, it had all the things, all the seeds and the greenhouse trays. I should have got the greenhouse tray, but it's okay. I'll probably use Tupperware, but I actually did go ahead and directly sow my seeds into the ground, so fingers crossed. Okay, so this day I was frying me some salmon and gonna have a Mediterranean salad on the side, and so I had to come to Albertsons because I get the pre-cut onions and bell peppers because I don't like cutting them up myself, and it's only like $2, but I could not pass the plant section, y'all. So y'all see all these cute things and those fuzzy little birds. And this was my first time seeing an anthurium lily in a water vessel. That was cute. I want it because of the water vessel, and I wanted to put more water in it, but you know, that's what happens. And they had more anthurium lilies, and whoa, was ist das? Sehr schön. A mí me gusta. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. And yeah, I couldn't let go. Oh, here I am again. Okay, so full view of the plants and orchids and ferns, and there was African violets and just a lot of beautiful spring color plants. And look at this beautiful calathea that I will never ever own unless someone gifts it to me. If someone gifts it to me, I will take the bestest care of it, but me and calatheas are through. Capital THREW, right? Yeah, we through. And here's another one, but the coloring on that is gorgeous, y'all. It's gorgeous, but I know I take it home, then it's gonna be like I'm gonna die. And look at that cute tree. That was $70. I want one, but one day. But today was not the day. And they had tulips and they had ferns. And speaking of ferns, I was actually gifted 4 big ferns from my church, which I'm very excited about, and I'll show that in a video as well. And it was a fun trip to Albertsons, and I did end up getting my onions and bell peppers. Surprise, surprise, this baby came home with me. Y'all, I couldn't resist. And the way they shined the leaves on it too, it was, if you never heard a plant talk to you before, well, this plant was talking to me. It was talking to me and it was whispering to me. And yeah, so that's why she made it home. And I got sidetracked by this aglaonema that was bone dry. So I watered her first before I get my new Polly and repot her. I'm not a fan of the soil it comes in. That's the what coco coir. I can never pronounce that, but y'all know what I mean. This soil. Not a fan of it. Healthy roots, and it was actually a little bit dry anyway, so that's good. And so I'm just going to remove the soil. And my number one thing too, I was like, this is a big healthy plant. I was like, ooh, I want to find some corms. And yep, one. Let's go. Keep digging, they. So I was very happy about this. I was smiling the whole time. And then bam, it's like finding gold. Because I was like, okay, if you're going to buy this plant, Janae, a plant that you know you killed before, at least find the corms so you can have an insurance policy. But then again, what's a good insurance policy if you don't even know if you can keep those corms alive? But it's okay. I'm going to try and do my best, and that's what matters, right? And so I thought those were the only corms, but it wasn't, thankfully. And so this was 2 healthy plants. And a little bit closer, you see there is the I forgot the technical name for this, but the mesh around the roots. They usually do that for like mass propagations. They have either mesh around the roots or they have like the plastic hydroponic cages on them. It just all varies. I know and read that some people keep them on because they say the more you disturb the roots by removing them, you can do like more harm than just leaving them on. So it's all personal preference, y'all. I actually have a plant in my collection where I found this on here, but I was just too lazy and I didn't want to remove the net. And the plant's still good and alive and actually thriving. So it just all depends, personal preference. So yeah, but for this, I went ahead and took it off. And also too, I was like, is there another corm over here or no? So yeah, I was on a corm mission. Whoa, this made me happy. Yay. So I got another one, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove the mesh on this one as well. And yeah, I'm just like, Janae, you got to keep the corms alive, girl. But I got 5 total, but that one right there on the left, I don't think that's viable. But I was like, whatever. So I went ahead and put them all in here. So wish me luck. Okay, and for Mama Girl, I'm going to use this Thirsty Plant Mix by Tropics in the City. It has cocoa coir, cocoa chunks, perlite, biochar, and leca, and I love that it has organic fertilizer in it as well. If you follow me for a while, you know I don't use fertilizer for my plants aside from my fish tank water. So I'm glad that it does have some organic fertilizer in there, since I just don't do it. No reason, y'all. I just be lazy, and I'm just a very simple plant mom, and I'm just like, you're either gonna live or die. Like, pick which side you want to be on. So, but I do love this mix. I've used. They have this thirsty mix, they have a soilless mix, an orchid bark mix. There's different ones, and my plants are loving it so far. There's actually several plants that are in it, so I'm hoping for the best for this baby. And I did choose specifically the thirsty one because I know for alocasias they can be thirstier plants. And oh yeah, this is my second alocasia, my second and only alocasia in my collection now, y'all. So I'm no alocasia. No, false. I forgot I was gifted an alocasia a week ago. So yeah, I think they are a little bit thirsty, so that's why I did that. And now it's time for a good drink of some H2O. Okay, here she is. She's so cute. I'm going to put her under a grow light, and this is where I put her corms in. This is gonna go in the IKEA cabinet, and I'm gonna hope for the best. So, fun fact. So I have had success propagating corms from Alocasia Polly, but it wasn't mine. It was a friend of mine, and that was like over a year ago. We put it in soil and in a Tupperware container, and she has like 4 or 5 babies from the corms. I tried it again with my Alocasia Black Velvet. So, 3rd time's a charm, right? So I'm hoping that they sprout, especially as insurance if I can't keep this plant alive, but it's okay, I'm going to. So I did have this plant in 2020 when I first started, and I killed it in like a week and a half. I don't know what I did, y'all. Don't ask me questions. So I'm determined to keep this baby alive. And I always see this plant, but this time at the grocery store, I was just staring at her and I was like, you're beautiful. Tú eres muy, muy hermoso. Entonces, I had to have her. I had to. And so, here she is. Her name is Miss Polly. Hey, y'all. So, this is where she is, right behind me, right there. And she gets that light. That is a regular GE grow light bulb that I got from Amazon, and all my plants over here love it. And so this leaf has almost finished unfurling. There's just a little bit left. And you see she is still like extremely so shiny and pretty. So I'm very excited about her. And then as you see right by her is my Alocasia Black Velvet. So this was my first Alocasia. Okay, so I purchased my first Polly from Facebook in 2020, and then that died. And then this one was my first Alocasia purchase since then. I purchased the Black Velvet last year, and I want to say it was January. So she's over a year old, and she's doing good. She's in semi-hydro. I was going to put the Polly in semi-hydro, but I was like, no, let me just put it in soil. So I'm very happy with these two. And my other one is over here. Okay, here's my beautiful Alocasia Wintii. This was gifted to me by Daniel. Daniel, if you're watching this, thank you again. So this leaf just unfurled. Look at it. So it's still in the process of hardening off. So very excited. So yeah, I have 3 Alocasias in my collection. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.